In this exercise, we'll practice breathing light with the intention of continuing to breathe light as you go about your day, including at work, at rest, before sleep, with our eventual goal to be able to maintain this quality of light breathing during hiking. You can repeat this breathing exercise throughout the day at any time, and it's especially useful to implement whilst we're walking. But to master this exercise, we'll begin by sitting. So to begin, take a seat either cross-legged on the ground, sitting in a chair, or you can lean back on a wall if that makes you more comfortable. As you take your first conscious breath in through the nose, just note that feeling of slightly cooler air coming into the nose, and then the slightly warmer air coming out through the nose. So our objective here is to slow down the speed of air coming into the nose and breathe as quietly and as softly as possible. During this exercise, you may begin to feel a sensation of air hunger, as if ideally you would like to breathe more air. That's completely normal, and in fact, it's the objective of this session. Your aim is to relax into that slightly more uncomfortable sensation and continue to breathe as little air as you can. If at any moment this sensation feels too much for you, just take 1 or 2 normal breaths in and out through the nose. So paying attention to the quality of the next inhale, imagine just breathing in a few centimeters of air into the nose. And at the top of the next breath, bring a gentle feeling of relaxation into the body. And as you breathe out, make it so light that it's almost imperceptible. And as you continue to breathe light, paying attention to that sensation of air hunger, even visualizing the quality of that sensation. And if you feel a tightening sensation, just bring a gentle feeling of control to your next exhalation. And continue that feeling of control on your next inhalation. Ideally, you would like to breathe more air. Remember that this sensation of discomfort is your own choice. Relax into that sensation of air hunger. Our objective here is that the mind becomes more comfortable with that sensation. Our objective is for the body to gain a greater level of control over the diaphragm. So continue breathing as lightly as possible on the next inhalation, perhaps bringing a brief pause at the top of the breath, and then maintaining that level of control over the exhalation, all the way to the end. See if you can be in 100% control over your next breath. From the moment the inhale begins, to the short pause at the top of the inhalation, all the way to the last millimeter of expelled air at the end of the exhalation. Bring this sensation of lightness and grace to everything you do. Carry with you just this 1% of attention on your breath throughout the day. In moments of stress, remember this exercise. Place your index finger on your top lip and aim to breathe so light that you can barely feel the air moving in and out of the nose. The breath in is soft. The breath out is relaxed and prolonged and gentle. The next inhale should be so light that it's almost imperceptible on your index finger. The next exhale should be slow, slightly longer than the inhale. So continue breathing so softly that you can barely feel any air coming in or out through the nose. And continue in this way, breathing in through the nose, even taking a short pause before the next exhale, And then breathing out through the nose so lightly that you can just barely feel the sensation of the air leaving the nose. This is how we breathe light. You can think of this exercise like cardiovascular training. But rather than running to the point of hyperventilation and stress, we're training the mind to relax into that feeling of air hunger. We're training the body to better utilize a lower volume of air. We're training the mind to relax into that feeling of air hunger. And we're training to bring this quality of relaxation into your hiking. Bring with you this sense of calm and control into the mountains. Visualize that moment in which you reach the summit or your goal. Bring a smile to your face and bring with you this sensation of relaxed control over the breath. And as you go about your day, experiencing the inevitable challenges that make life interesting, carry with you this feeling and this place of relaxation that is light breathing.